Hey, you. Yeah, you. I'm talking to you. Did you know that in the time it takes you to throw one kick, Bruce Lee can throw 3 kicks in that same amount of time? That's pretty cool, huh? What? How do I know how fast Bruce Lee can kick? Well, it's simple. I heard it on YouTube. Yes, it's true. So about 3 years ago, a video on the Bruce Lee Real Fight channel titled "How Fast is Bruce Lee Kicks" claimed that Bruce Lee was able to throw 3 kicks continuously without putting down his leg, and he could do it extremely fast. Now in that video, the Bruce Lee Real Fight channel said that Bruce Lee's training partner, Wan Kam Leung, visited Bruce's home in Kowloon Tong, where he witnessed Bruce Lee kick a tennis ball that was suspended at about eye height. Bruce Lee sidekicked the tennis ball 3 times without putting down his leg. Now, because of Bruce Lee's demonstration, all of his friends gave him the nickname 3 Kicks Lee. The video has over 1 million views, so it obviously must be true, right? Well, I'm gonna tell you guys the truth about this video. Now, after I finished watching the video, I thought, oh no, that's not what happened at all. And I was almost as disappointed as I am after watching a video from my good friend Beardy, who runs the largest Bruce Lee channel in the world. But as it turns out, the Bruce Lee Real Fight channel posted a video just last week where people in the comments said that he was mistranslating what the Chinese man in his video was actually saying. And I think he did the same thing with this video about Bruce Lee's training partner, Wan Kam Leung. Can you even believe it? That he would have the audacity. Well, first thing, Wan Kam Leung was not Bruce Lee's training partner. He was an assistant instructor under Wang Sheng Leung. But here's the thing, those 2 guys probably did have a meeting at Bruce Lee's home in Kowloon Tong. And as a matter of fact, I know they did because I'd already planned to talk about what happened when they went to Bruce Lee's house in an upcoming video. And while they were there, I do believe Bruce probably did kick a tennis ball that was suspended from a string to show off his kicking to Wan Kam Leung and Wang Sheng Leung. And that's because of the real reason that they went to visit Bruce Lee at his home. But what I don't believe is that Wan Kam Leung and Wang Sheng Leung gave Bruce Lee the nickname 3 Kicks Lee because of his impressive kicking demonstration. See, Bruce did have the nickname for his kicking. It was 3 Legs Lee, not 3 Kicks Lee. The first director on the set of The Big Boss, Wu Cha-xiang, had no idea who Bruce Lee was outside of the movies that Bruce made as a kid before he left for the US. And originally, Bruce was not even going to be the star of The Big Boss when they first started shooting in Thailand. It was originally going to star James Tien. As a matter of fact, they had already been filming for a week before Bruce even showed up on the set. Now I'm talking about The Big Boss right now because, well, that's where the nickname came from. And it wasn't because Bruce Lee kicked a Thai boxer 3 times before he knew he got kicked, or any of that nonsense about Bruce having some challenge match in Thailand while shooting The Big Boss. The nickname came from director Wu Cha-xiang. He and Bruce bumped heads repeatedly on the set over the fight scenes. The director wanted these long drawn out scenes like you would see in Jackie Chan's breakout movies like Fearless Hyena and Snake in the Eagle's Shadow. Now yes, I know those movies were made several years after Bruce Lee passed, but Jackie Chan came from the Cantonese opera style. So I said that so that you guys would have a frame of reference. That's what Wu Cha-xiang was expecting for these fight scenes that were supposed to be in The Big Boss originally. Well, this is beyond the point where Bruce has completely lost faith in traditional kung fu. So all of those elaborate movements and long drawn out fights, that's not what he's all about at all. I mean, besides that, Bruce came up fighting on the rooftops of Hong Kong and getting into minor scraps when he got to the US, and then doing continuous sparring with his training partners and students. So Bruce has this minimalist view of fighting as opposed to the old opera style. And Wu Cha-xiang, he wasn't having it. He made a call to Raymond Chow and he said, "Hey bro, I don't know who this guy's supposed to be, but somebody conned you. I can't even use your boy on this film. He's difficult on the set and he can't even fight. All he knows are like the same 3 kicks. So I'm gonna call your boy 3 Leg Lee." Well, Bruce had words with Raymond Chow too, pretty much said that Wu Cha Shang was trash. So Raymond Chow had a look at the dailies, and he really liked Bruce's 3 kicks. Now, there's also the fact that Bruce was the highest paid person on the set to consider too. So Raymond Chow had basically gambled everything on Bruce Lee. So he didn't really have much of a choice in the matter. Wu Cha Shang was replaced by director Lo Wei, and Raymond Chow asked Bruce if he could make some of the fights just a little bit longer if the director needed more from him. To make sure that Wu Cha Shang didn't go and blab to the press in Hong Kong about Bruce, Raymond Chow decided to lean into the nickname. So the marketing for the Big Boss hyped the debut of the amazing Three-Leg Lee. Now, as Bruce became the biggest star in Hong Kong over the next 3 years, the Hong Kong press had a field day with that same nickname, as Bruce he kind of started to develop a reputation as a ladies' man. So maybe the Bruce Lee Real Fight channel was actually on to something. 3 legs Bruce Lee. He could slang that nunchuck all over Hong Kong and smash 3 women at the same time. I'm making jokes, but that kind of touches on a question that I keep seeing from one very vocal person who's been in the comments on a bunch of my videos. They keep asking how Bruce Lee can talk about being honest with yourself when he's out engaged in all of these illicit affairs behind his wife and kids' back. And I mean, that really kind of gets into like tabloid gossip that I don't really want to touch. But at the same time, I also feel like there's a conversation to be had about Wu Da and if martial arts morality should extend to other areas of life. But I mean, this is YouTube, and if I want people to actually watch the video, I have to be over the top and say, yeah, man, Bruce Lee had all the hoes. Bruce Lee was out here digging them hoes like he worked at the graveyard. I mean, I can say stuff like that, and they'll do their little keying, but I mean, who's actually going to get something out of the message? So I don't know, like, I'm gonna have to think about that one. But Three-Leg Lee, though, Bruce Lee got the name as an insult because director Wu Cha Shang said that he could only do the same 3 kicks. And those same 3 kicks turned this guy into the biggest martial arts movie star to have ever lived. And I mean, nobody's heard of Wu Cha Shang. But yeah, man, get out there and practice your 3 good kicks. Get really good at them. And since I can't resist plugging my own style, did you know that we only have 3 kicks in Yili Chin? Well, you know now, so you better stay tuned to my channel. I'll be showing off some of that stuff once all this COVID stuff is over and done with here in Thailand, and I can actually train with people. But do me a favor and check this video out on Bruce Lee's Wing Chun skills. And don't forget to check out how Bruce Lee started with Wing Chun in this other video on his early relationship with Grandmaster Yip Man. Oh yeah, one more thing. Y'all keep training, remember to breathe, and I'll see you on the next video.